When it comes to your health, many people do not go where they're treated best. Shout out to nomad capitalists. Instead, what happens is they get what they are allowed to get. And what I mean by this is that clinicians and doctors in the typical standard American healthcare system, they give you the best product that insurance allows, not the best product in the marketplace. And I'll tell you why that's a big problem. That may sound like something that's shocking right there, that you don't have the best products. You don't have the best care that's actually available in the marketplace right now, but you have the best that your particular insurance allows. And oftentimes that's not the best because, as we know, America is not even in the top 10 when it comes to standard care of health or anything. I think it's in the 40s or something. So clearly there's something wrong with this picture here. And that saying about this point was brought up on a recent guest that I listened to on Joe Rogan about this, and it really coincided with the conversation that I had with a gentleman. I was catching an Uber a few days ago, and well, actually, before I get into this story, if this is your first time here, I am Julian Hayes II, founder of Executive Health. This is a place for successful investors, entrepreneurs, and executives to stay, look, and feel at the top of their game so they can enjoy the finer things in life. And this is all done through state-of-the-art preventative care. Some of the things is leveraging advanced diagnostics, technologies, genetic testing, the whole gamut. Some of it sounds science fiction. And if you're not subscribed here, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. Now back to the story. So I was catching this Uber. The guy asked me, hey, what do you do? So we have this conversation about what I do and everything. And he's like, wow, are you like a doctor? I was like, no, I played a doctor for a year in medical school. I decided to leave. So I don't want to go do that again. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he's like, how do I get some of that? Well, I was like, I explained the process of how we go about everything. And we got to the point where he asked, does insurance cover this? Would my insurance cover this? And I explained to him, unfortunately, no. Maybe in a few years, maybe 5 years or a decade, maybe insurance will catch up, but most likely not. And that's because there's a lot of monetary reasons why insurances will not carry a lot of these tests, or you're going to have to be sick until you get some of the tests. For example, I had a friend about my age. I'm 36. I always forget. Biologically, I'm around 29. That's a whole nother story. So my friend has low testosterone and went to his primary care doc to get that, took the test and everything. And he said it came back normal. Well, how do you define normal when the whole range is you're grouping an 18-year-old with a 90-year-old, and then you're going to have normal? So that doesn't make sense. Normal is so boring. We want optimize. We want enhance. So that's one issue right there. Secondly, it didn't have a comprehensive. So when people say go get your annual physical, annual exam every year, it's very basic. I think this test hasn't changed since the 1930s or 40s. It's very antiquated. Don't quote me on that years, but it's very antiquated, right? And so I was like, I'll give you a list of the comprehensive exams that we use. And and then you can go show your doctor and you can go from there. And he goes to show him. And the doctor's like, wow, this is a lot of things. And I don't think you need some of these things. And insurance probably won't cover it because you're not showing signs. You're not showing symptoms of these things. You may be pre-diabetic, but you are not diabetic. And so some of the tests, some of the things that could help stop that, to mitigate it, it's not going to be available. It's not going to be available. It's out there in the marketplace, clearly, because if people like me can get access to it and order it for people, then it should be there for you, right? It makes you question things like, it's kind of disappointing actually. And so we circle back around. And this is one reason why a lot more doctors are going cash-based now. This is a reason why you hear athletes and you hear other individuals go to Colombia or go to Germany for stem cell work and other different medical things to get them back up and playing, because there's so much red tape here in America. And this is not to bash America. It is what it is. I love America. But when it comes to your health, you absolutely have to be the CEO of your health and of your life. You cannot wait around to show signs before taking the initiative. The top 5 killers in America when it comes to our health, for the most part, they are preventable. I think up to 82% of things are preventable. There's no reason why we cannot have 100 become the new normal. And when I say 100, it's not getting there, crawling to that finish line, crawling to that line, passing 100. It's having optimal well span, health span, and lifespan, all 3 of those parameters as you get to 100. And so this is why the future of medicine, health 2.0, as I call it, health 1.0 is you go see a doctor for 7 minutes and that's it. You go back. 2.0 is you do thorough diagnostics. You do thorough analyzing. It is data driven because we are all unique in our very specific ways. We are 99.9% the same. But that 0.1% is so critical and vital to helping us thrive and not just exist. And that's part of being ageless. And so I think, to sum this up, is to keep in mind that insurance is good. It's helpful. But if you're looking to be optimized and enhanced, you're going to have to do uncommon things if you want uncommon results. If you want 60 to be the new 30, you're going to have to do things that the common man doesn't do so you can get those uncommon results. And one of those is to being very proactive and forward thinking with your health and not just waiting and being told what you can and can't do, but being proactive with it. Because as that guy reminded me, clinicians and doctors, they can only offer you the best products that your insurance will allow you to have, will cover you. Even if there's better products and better solutions out there in the marketplace. And I think about all the individuals, all the families. There are better solutions out there in the marketplace, but they are hampered because insurance. Yeah. So keep that in mind. And this is why the future of medicine, it's about precision. It's about being personalized. And this is why more and more people are moving away and going to more cash-based practices. This is why more and more people are traveling now. And so the question is, if you really want to be optimized and enhanced, are you willing to do uncommon things that the common man is not willing to do? So until next time, stay awesome, be limitless, and always go be the CEO of your life and health. Peace.